froze it, you canned it, you pickled it, you made a sauce with it, you did something, you didn't let it go to waste. And so I think that we spent a lot of our time cooking. I am Chef Lindsay Autry, and I am the chef owner here at the Regional in West Palm Beach, Florida. Some of my earliest memories are like at my mom's house. She made the most incredible biscuits, and she would always save a few for me, and late night we would eat those, like probably when I shouldn't have been eating and I should have been in bed. In general, food has always been a part of my life. I mean, my family had a peach orchard that we worked on during the summer, and I also showed livestock. And so, you know, I think I was always surrounded by food and really had an appreciation of it, really truly from inception all the way to the table. You know, I think these days a lot of farm to table has become somewhat cliche. If you want white asparagus, you can get it. And I remember growing up that we really ate what was available to us. And even in the grocery store, you didn't see arugula and watercress and you know, all these different types of baby lettuce mix. I mean, it was iceberg. I mean, and growing up in a rural area, I mean, that's kind of what we did in our free time, you know, is we cooked, we canned, what we say in the South, we put up, you know. You froze it, you canned it, you pickled it, you made a sauce with it, you did something, you didn't let it go to waste. And so I think that we spent a lot of our time cooking. So today I'm going to show you all our tomato pie, which is a dish that, to be very transparent, was one of those like, I need one more hot app to open this restaurant, let's do a tomato pie. And now I think the restaurant would self-implode if I got rid of it. I love tomatoes. Like, that would be probably the one ingredient that I don't know that I could live without. But I'm picky about them. There's nothing worse than like a mealy, gross, refrigerated tomato from the grocery store. And I guess I'm spoiled in the fact that I grew up picking them off a vine still warm. So there is a tomato pie that's part of Southern culture that, but it's typically very mayonnaise heavy and very cheese heavy. And so I took the thought of the tomato sandwich that's so near and dear to me, and the idea of the tomato pie, and just kind of rebalanced it. So the tomato pie, we make a savory pie shell, you know, just really good quality flour, good quality butter, milk, and salt. And then after we make the dough, we chill it overnight, we roll it into sheets, and then we mold them into individual little pie tins and blind bake them. We take all these beautiful San Marzano tomatoes that are called Tyrans, and we slowly roast them with olive oil, salt, and pepper. We make just a classic caramelized onion by just cooking down sweet Vidalia onions with a little bit of thyme and butter until they're nice and caramelized. And then we make kind of what we call an herb and cheese aioli. I use Duke's mayonnaise because I used to make my own mayonnaise, and then I realized that if somebody else makes something better than you do, then just buy it. And then we add lots of fresh chives, parsley, and dill. And we fold in a cloth-bound aged white cheddar, fontina cheese, and grana padano. And then the tomato pie gets layered in the shell with the aioli and caramelized onions and tomatoes, and then we repeat that process until we fill the whole pie shell. And then we just gently bake it until the whole thing is warm, and we serve it just as simply as that. You know, I mean, I think this industry in general is, it's tough, right? We have really slim profit margins. I used to kind of joke that I had my heart broken more from restaurants than I did from relationships, but it's kind of true. Because I think as a chef and as someone that's creative, whether you define yourself as an artist or whatever it is, you know, you really put your whole self into something and really make it yours. And it's really heartbreaking when it doesn't work out. And I've had those experiences, you know, where I really loved something and it was out of my control that it had to close or I had to take a step back. And it did, you know, as cliche as it is, that one door closes and another one opens, it's very true. I really love the hum of a busy kitchen, of a busy restaurant. I love to see all the pieces come together, especially when it comes to the way that we serve people, the way we set a fork on the table, how the pen is positioned to sign a check. And I think sometimes people think that all that might be a little too much, but it's actually what gives you the ability to be great. I love the operation, knowing that I'm creating a great environment for people to work, to build a team, and that people enjoy coming to work every day. And I feel responsible for that morale. And I think that's what really keeps me going.